Good morning, Lana Scott. Welcome back to the tribe, guys. So, I got kind of a funky message this morning. It kind of came out like runes first, then cards, then more cards, and it feels kind of chaotic. But I think what's going on here, whoever this message is for, I think it has to do with a group of star seeds, is what it feels like. So if you identify with star seed energy, particularly Arcturus, okay, this message might be for you. So the first thing they told me to pull was, or the first thing I pulled was the Enchanted Map, which is your journey. And they gave me intuition, moonlight, energies coming around you, getting things on in the night cycle, getting wisdom, because there's an owl in here. And then during the day, you were able to take that dream and or whatever it is you got, message you got that night, within the next couple of days, you're able to see things from a different perspective. And the reason why this is happening, okay, is because we've got Stargate heart chakra opening, unlocking, generosity, and dropping shields, divine love. Your heart is healed. So someone's going through a major heart healing, okay? And you definitely, whoever this message is for, it's on a deep cellular level, and you identify in some type of way with star seeds. Maybe it's not known to you, or maybe it is known to you, but I'm just wanting to point that out, okay? And then if you notice on both of these cards, we have a doorway and we have a portal. So, and those to me are two different energies, but it feels like they're merging. Okay, this is a doorway and this is a portal. Doorways, I feel like most people go through, but a portal feels like something that you choose to, no, I got it backwards. A doorway is something you decide to go through. Portal is something you go through regardless. So this is feeling like someone is their heart chakra, and look at the Emerald City in the background, guys. I absolutely love the city in the background. It looks like a city to me anyway. I've gotten images of an Emerald City for 2 years now. I'm gonna have to sit down and try to figure out how to draw it one of these days. But and then it feels like this is like as you go through this, choose to go through this doorway, your heart gets even more healed, and then your fate and your destiny kind of come together. Okay, so this feels like this is what is going on for a group of you, because when they told me just to pull a couple of runes. So the first rune I got was microchism, macrochism, and this is humanity, this is group. So but then this came into more clarity as it feeling like it is starseed energy. This one right here, start being healing codes, important information. Wounds are healed and you're recharging. So this feels like this is something that's getting ready to come up, like during August and going into September, October. Okay, don't ask me why it feels like 3 months, but it feels like 3 months. So, and when we go back into Capricorn, things are going to kind of, I feel like a lot of people are going to be just, maybe getting everything, what do you say, integrated into your aura field, your higher self. It just feels like a lot of energies are going to be sinking down and just balancing out, making everything integrated, so that when Pluto goes back into Aquarius, a lot of knowledge is going to be suddenly understood, is what it feels like. Okay, take that how that comes in for you. It's not going to come in for everyone the same way. It's going to come in differently. Okay, and then we've got Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy. So that's when we're going from the end of August into September, is what this feels like. That alchemy is when you are putting it all together, maybe in the dream state or something like that. Conscious manifesting. It also feels like this is where you need to be careful what you wish for. I get this feeling every time I pull this card. Be careful what you wish for, because if you don't do it with the right energy, you're going to bring chaos instead of bringing happiness. Does that make sense? You really have to, like back in the day when I was first studying paganism, I was in my early teens, okay? And I learned really quickly that the one thing you don't do is you do not try to make someone fall in love with you. You don't try to make someone, you don't try to interfere with nobody's willpower. You don't interfere with nobody else. You know what I mean? You don't go and go, oh, well, I'm so in love with him, I want him to be in love with me, and you do something stupid. Because then you end up, does anyone remember the two different movies? The one with Sandra Bullock and the girl that played Bewitched at one point, and also Charmed, or not Charmed. Oh gosh, I hate when I cannot remember a movie that they're showing me, and I had that movie Practical Magic. Practical Magic, where they the two girls were young and the two ants stuck a pin, which guys, pagans do not on purposely hurt any animals. Okay, so they had that in the movie to get the dove's blood. Dove's blood is actually an herb. It is not. And it's something you can make. It's not something you actually stick into a dove's heart to make someone fall in love with you, okay? That was a misconception on the movie. Of course, it's Hollywood. They were being Hollywood about it, right? But dove's blood is an herb, and it's a powder you can make to help your own self be open to love. It has nothing to do with hurting a poor bird, which they showed in that movie. But the lady ended up being married to this man that just, made her life miserable because she suddenly was trapped by the energy that this man in this relationship she was in, right? And then in that movie with the four witches, I can't remember the name of that one either off the top of my head. They played around with changing their hair color. They played around with like there was a guy she liked at school, so they did a spell to make him fall in love with her, and he pretty much made her life miserable too, right? He followed her everywhere he went. He called her, he climbed up the window, tried to go into her room. He just made her life miserable, right? So be careful what you wish for, okay? Because you're going to be getting more it'll be much more easier to say, well, gee, I wish this would happen, okay? And it happens, or something like that, okay? So guys, be cautious with what you wish for. Do not wish ill on another person. Do not wish, a particular person to fall in love with you. How would you like it if it was done to you, is the way they say it, okay? So just be careful, okay? So that being said, the next one they gave me was from the Starseed deck is Deep Cellular Healing, Arcturus Energy, physical and emotional healing. So a lot of healing going on, and maybe some of you have got your chakras lined up, and now you're getting messages and wisdom through your dream state. Maybe even some of you are having some of your starseed guides come talk to you, or you're feeling like you're talking to other energies in your sleep on the astral level. Maybe you're doing some traveling. I feel like this could also be talking about doing some traveling in the night realm, because the Moonlight card came first. So this again is one of those, it just feels like you're doing some traveling and getting some different perspectives in the dream state. And when you wake up, you're bringing that, over time, that energy and that intuition and wisdom with you, even if you don't realize it. Okay, because all of us night travel. Okay, I have a daughter-in-law that has she has these dreams where she's actually, and I've had one or two myself, where she's actually seen herself go to other places, talk to other spirits on the. She's extremely has extreme psychic abilities at some points, and she hears a lot of different things. So does Daniel, for that matter. Okay, so then on the runes, we've got microchism, macrochism, and groups. So this feels like this is a starseed group of you, okay, with some chaotic energies trying to settle down right now, things coming in that you're not sure of, that you're waking up and feeling like you've got some kind of energies coming in, and you do. You have signs and synchronicities showing you that these things are going on when you are in the waking state. Okay, and then we've got shedding skins. So even if you're not conscious of it, on a subconscious level, whoever this message is for, you guys are, going through all the shaft. Anything that doesn't fit no more, consciously or unconsciously, you're shedding it. You're focusing on the bigger picture. And then you're taking steps to, whether it's on the waking state or not, in manifesting stuff. And you are now moving. How do I say this? They're showing me your subconscious is, your higher self is doing more moving and bringing back information, bringing back knowledge. It feels like almost like your higher self is just traveling in the night field, and it feels like it's getting stronger. It feels like this is something that's building, either for a group of you, starseed group of you, someone that identifies with this heart healing and this Arcturian energy. Okay, guys? So take that how that comes in for you. This message was really kind of came in because first they told me do runes and do card, and it kind of felt chaotic trying to do it. And then after the message all got out, I'm like, oh, now this makes sense. Okay, so some of you may be having some of that chaotic energy that you can't quite make sense of. Let me see on the starseed. Do you have any other message for them? Starseed energy. Oh, okay. Two that just, actually 3 fell out. Nope, it feels like 4. I don't know if I can take all these or not. Let me see, guys. The Void. Stop, embrace winter, great cosmic womb. So take time out to step back and view everything. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Weight of the world. So some of you might be actually feeling like you are... you're getting pictures maybe on the psychic level, in your dream state of your, they're showing me of your abilities and what your part of your path is. And some of you might be feeling like, oh my God, I can't do this. And that's where the chaos is coming in. Okay. Seas of Mintalkin, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Okay. Again, so this is just talking over again about this, guys, where in this, your sleep state, you're, and going into your wake state, you're bringing this stuff up and getting a look at it. This is just a reconfirmation for someone, okay? Okay, bringing unconsciousness to light. So some of you are doing this. You are guys, this is what we're going with. And even if you don't realize it and you don't feel no different, it's happening, okay? It may be happening, and it's going to be happening different for everybody. Even if you have a twin sister and you both have psychic abilities, you're each going to feel it differently, even if you feel some things the same. Like one of you may have a special gift where you have psychic dreams come true, and the other one of you says, well, I actually hear voices on the wind, or I hear my angels, talking to me, and I get pictures that way. So you got different messages coming in a different way, but you're both having psychic abilities, right? So then we have Hyriath, longing for home, homesick for the stars. So some of you might actually feel that starseed energy kick up, where you're not feeling where you're at right now. You're feeling like it's like your skin's getting tighter. That's also what this is about, right? Shedding skins and feeling. And I talked about this the other day. So this is the energy I'm picking up on of certain people feeling like your skin's getting tight. You're outgrowing your space, your relationship, your actual physical space. It feels like people's auras are getting stronger and building as your higher mind, what are they saying? Higher mind grows and develops going into the future. It feels like expansion on a level with this higher heart activation. I just had 3 more jump out. Okay, they're telling me just to, okay, guys, here we go again. Devotion, potency. Make your life a moving prayer, the cosmic heart. And then portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. Wild card. So here we are she's going through a portal here, right? Well, I see this as a doorway. But again, they're saying, well, some of you might decide that it feels too heavy of a burden for you, but trust me, they're not going to give you more than you can handle. Okay? Just like in the Christian religion where they say, God won't give you more than you can handle. Well, your pathway isn't. Take small. Look at your overall thing that's going on with you. Break it. Sit down and write it out, guys. Plan it out. Write out a little list. Take what seems like that would be in the future and work on the small steps first. Okay, we're all meant to do something in the future, and this feels like. This even kind of feels like the beginning. So, like a few of you, it feels like this is those of you that end up with a new group in the future. Does that make sense? And if there's any kind of conflict, they want you to let that go. And don't micromanage the universe. Having to micromanage the universe to a certain extent, where taking everything that you feel like your journey is and taking the smaller parts first, or whatever your heart is telling you to do. Okay? I still feel like some people are going to have some... with these star being healing codes, I still feel like some of you are going to get some new guides get some kind of new, I feel like you're really picking up on the starseed energy if you believe that you are a particular starseed. Okay, take that how that comes in for you. Some of you might just feel like it's your spirit guides talking more to you. Okay, if you don't believe in starseed energy, because we're all part of the universe, right? So I feel like we all have starseed energy, regardless of what planet you identify with, right? So, and Sirius is Arcturus. I'm not sure where Arcturus is at. But at any rate, it doesn't matter. I'm just giving you the message, okay? Let's see. Let me see about the healing deck. Anything else you want to tell them? me shuffle these cards, guys. Anything else you want to tell them? I feel like this is a pretty big message for some of you. And I don't know if, again, I feel like, it's going from the microchism to the macrochism. So it's growth. It's, I keep hearing that word exponentially. Rapid growth. Intuition coming into play, I'm hearing. I'm also hearing, look at the big picture, and I'm seeing something expand, like literally expanding, like this higher heart activation card. It just feels like super expansion for some of you. And I feel like some of you went, I'm hearing a fire in the belly. I was hearing that yesterday. A fire in the belly, a fire in how you are assimilating the knowledge and going forth with it. Okay, on the bottom, she who flows, ease, being open to change, go with the flow. So for some of you, they want you to set down any chaos, any high emotions that you're feeling, meditate and temper those down a little bit. Okay, metamorphosis, embrace transformation. Things are now going to be different. So this is definitely talking about all these things, these changes that's going to come after this. And I feel like this is going to be after August, guys. I mean, they're actually making me feel after August, September. Okay. Way of the mystic, learn through experiencing in depths. So they really want you to integrate this on the deepest level possible in your higher mind, in your soul, or whatever you words you use. Okay, they want you to let that integrate into you. Okay, because whatever really matters is to reflect and reprioritize. Okay, so guys, this is what I have for you this morning. And like I said, this one started off kind of chaotic, and then I realized that that's the way the energy was coming in. And this is all the runes they gave me, okay? But it feels like a lot of movement coming soon to quite a few of you as you are integrating these energies and having these different chakras, because I think it's happening different for everyone. They've been kind of just giving me different little groups and stuff. And guys, seriously, these are the only runes they gave me. Usually sometimes they give me a whole story, but I think this is like this heart. I think the reason why they didn't give me so much is because this is these two cards, and this is the beginning of that, unlocking that, this higher heart and a doorway and a portal. So guys, take it how it comes in for you. And my ears are ringing. I'm hearing that, but I call it, guys, I know this sounds weird. There's one ringing I get in my ears from one of my spirit guides sometimes. And does this sound weird? It sounds like silver. I don't know how to, I don't know. It's a high-pitched frequency, and it sounds like if I was going to give it a color or a name or a color or give this guide a name, it would be silver. Take that how that resonates. Maybe some of y'all have different, like maybe your ears when they ring, it's a deep bass, and you're like, well, it's so deep, because every being has its own energy. And I keep hearing this one. I think I'm just going to call this particular ringing, and it's just, it feels like this particular spirit guide is just confirming that, yes, this is right. And that it's a beginning for someone. Maybe this is your last healing that you're doing. Maybe all your other chakras are opened up, but you just needed to heal some more heart stuff from the past or something like that. They're really wanting you to integrate this energy. All right, guys. Stargate heart. Higher heart activation. A new beginning. End of an old cycle, start of a new. You're seeing things differently. Metamorphosis. Be a light in the darkness.